What up, folks? We're back. I'm gonna go ahead and get this MHU Country Club. I'm gonna knock this out. Got Bethpage Black LiDAR. All right. That's not what I was looking for. This one. Fairways firm, green speed, medium fast. All right. Let's see what we do. I'm about to pull up something to watch. I know how I do when I'm golfing. I'm watching something. So we'll pull up something to watch here. Let's see. There's a movie from 2000 called Boiler Room that just popped up as part of the YouTube free movies that are always showing. So I'm going to go ahead and watch that. Let's see what it's about.
Hi there, my name is John and I'd like to welcome you to this event. And today we start off with a par 4. Just pop this one out there into the short stuff and then we'll mosey on from there. Okay, you're in it now. Let's have a good round and keep our composure. Okay, second shot here on the first. The green kind of slopes up around the pin. We don't want to leave this short. Got to make sure we get it there. 24 feet from the cup. This is an uphill putt moving right to left. Well, that putt's just going to fly right by the hole, I guess. And here's your par putt. And you're at even par currently. And we're on the par 4 second hole. Let's have a good one. Good one. All right, we've got an elevated green. Might need some more club. This one's going right. Safely on the green. 12 feet to go. Oh.
Man, I thought we'd get a little bit of a roll to the side. Shoot.
And the putt drops and we're moving on. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. Let's see what this third hole has in store for us. That sounded a little bit off. And here's your second shot on the third. Okay, here's a 5-footer. And you're 1 over at the moment. Okay, we have a par 5, 4th hole. Let's get it going. Okay, setting up here with an elevated green ahead. Okay, third shot. And this is your look at birdie. I think this one will go left to right. Oh, it was a good stroke. Almost had the birdie. And now let's see what's up on our leaderboard. And the person on top is leading by a stroke at the moment. And we've got a par 4 here on the 5th. And this is about 165 yards out and 5 strokes off the lead. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. Good luck here. We've got 15 feet. This one's going to the left. Oh man, just missing on the birdie putt. Okay, just a few more inches to go. And you're 5 strokes off the pace after that one. We've made it to the 6th hole. Nothing wrong with that. Looks like we're heading to the sand. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. Good job getting out of that bunker. Little work left to do, but nothing serious. Okay, we could save par here with this putt. Oh yeah, starting this one way out to the right. Just a little too much pace on that one. Just 3 feet left. Okay, next hole coming up. And it is a 2-stroke lead at the moment for our leader. Okay, 7th hole is a par 4. It was a good one. Okay, about 225 to the pin from here. Great work there. That's a great approach. This could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole. Great way to bounce back. Nice birdie on this one after that bogey on the last. And after that hole, 6 strokes off the lead. Okay, par 3, 8th hole is next. And that'll do. Grab your putter. This putt's about 14 feet out. Looks like a right to left break. Ah, no good. Okay, you've got this one for par. Okay, 7 strokes off the lead after that hole. Here we go. Teeing this one up on the 9th hole. Nice swing. Sounded great. And this shot is around 170 yards away. Okay, on the green safely. Okay, 18 feet to the cup. This one looks like it'll break to the right. Well, this one's looking good so far. Still has a chance. Okay, now let's check the standings. And you're sitting at 1 over for the round. Wind blowing left to right on this one. There we go. Nice contact on that one. And second shot on the 10th coming up. The approach is heading a bit to the right. Good luck here. I would love to see us sink this one. It's a big one. Going downhill with this one, and it's right to left. Oh, I believe this is for your par. All right, moving forward. And after that one, you're sitting 7 strokes back from our leader. Okay, teeing off now on the par 4 11th. This one looks pretty good, should be in the fairway. And setting up about 105 yards to the pin. Nice, that was the club. This one's about 8 feet from the cup. Oh, bad break. And that putt safely in its home. And you are clocking in at 8 strokes behind our leader. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. Oh my goodness, that was spicy. Okay, second shot here on the 12th. This putt's around 29 feet away, but I think it's breaking to the left. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Still going. Alrighty, give a tap and we'll head on to the next hole. And 8 strokes off the lead after that one. And wind's blowing out there, right to left. This thing's going for days. Look at this thing go. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Nice. And this is your third shot. About 6 feet to go here. And our leader currently ahead by 1 stroke. All right, we got a par 3 here on the 14th. Okay, we're on the green. Okay, here's a 12-foot putt. Nicely played. And as we look at the leaderboard, the current leader is leading by a stroke. Okay, stepping onto the tee now of this par 4, 15th hole. Well, that tee shot looks like it'll do. And this one's around 140 yards to the pin. Going a bit left of the pin. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that approach.
What up, Charlie? What's good with you tonight, brother?
Oh, it could be. Oh, that'll work nicely with the chip. And after that, you'll go down to 2 under par.
Out here struggling on the
Heads up.
links today, man. Had a rough game with another country club I'm in, another society.
Nice shot.
Messed off that round.
About 175
Well, that turned me a little
yards to
bit.
go here.
Ended up -2, but should have been way better than that. Just kind of messed that one off. So I was like, all right, let me just try to knock this one out. And this MHU country club I'm in, and not faring much better.
Setting up here with a very
PlayStation.
long putt. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard.
All
to
PlayStation
left.
here, man.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that putt. All right, for the par.
My oldest son used to, actually, I think he still got it. Somewhere around here, had an Xbox, but
And now on to
didn't
the par
really
3, 17th.
do much with it. Now he pretty much went all PlayStation like us. Like me and his younger brother.
Let's get a little kick left here.
What do you play on?
And here we go for the birdie. Here's an uphill putt moving to the left. Just a little bit aggressive there.
Man, I thought that one was going to break a little bit more.
The cup. And this one breaking just a touch to the right, I think. Oh, so close.
Ah, that's the story of my night, man. That's the story of it right there.
All right, hole number 18, ready to go. Nice. Okay,
Ah, nice. Okay. So you chosen your archetype and everything yet? Well, I'm sure you have. I'm sure you've golfed on it already. Which one did you end up going with? This is a society right here. So this is an online society. And
shots looking good.
We play a tournament every
Really
week.
well judged approach there.
Sometimes in the societies they'll have like individual matches
It looks like this one's
that pop
breaking
up.
right to left. And with that putt, your round
Technician,
comes
nice.
to an end.
So my first build is a
Okay,
technician.
managed to finish the round at 2
This
under
one
par
is a
to par
sculptor.
today. Good job.
I like it a little more
That's
because
gonna do it for
the drives
me,
are crazy.
and, just want to thank you again
And
for
so
playing the
it
game.
really gives me an
Hopefully we see you
advantage
soon.
on my second shot if I can just nail that second shot, I'll be all right because it'll give me a closer approach shot as opposed to using my longer wedges. So I really like that about this sculptor. The technician was really good at approach shots and around the green and stuff like that. It was really nice. So definitely like that. But
Big
something
hello
about
to
this
you
sculptor
from
just
myself, John
being able to
McCarthy.
boom.
Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to today, no question. Today we are starting our round with the par 4. Time to get it. Let's crank this into the
323.
fairway.
Got
Be on our
89
way.
yards right here
And this one is
on an approach
about
shot.
90 yards to the pin. We want to make sure we get this
So
there.
those are the kind of
There's
things I like
upslope
about
around
this
the
build.
pin. Just letting you know. Yeah, we'll have that.
Nice. It's my best
All right,
approach
here we
of the
go
night.
for the birdie.
I'll take it.
That, you're 2 under. Second hole, par 4. Let's knock this out there. That'll do. All right, you might want to club up a little bit. We have an elevated green. That was well played. 8 feet to the cup. Oh, birdie putt as well.
No movement. Left to right motion
tapping
and
in
no
for
movement
par.
until it gets
And
past
right
the
now
hole.
you are at 3 under par. Okay,
I
par
gotta tighten
3,
up.
third hole. Let's knock it close. Make sure you
Oh,
take
they're
enough
99.
club to get over that bunker.
You'll get to 99 pretty quick as you keep golfing. Now just run through my career and just kind of keep running through it. You'll see. You'll get to 99 real quick. And you really don't even have to.
Right at the pin.
You really don't have to do any. I really want to chip this, but I don't trust that roll.
Oh, right, but just missed the hole.
So you really don't have to get VC.
Okay, let's move on.
You can run through my career. You can do
After that
interactive
hole,
sim
you are at 3
on
under
my
par.
career just to get past a few
Fourth
things,
hole coming up.
like a few tourneys and get through Corn Ferry and all that. And then once you get onto the tour, man, just keep running them. Keep running tourneys and
this one's around 200.
run them and run them. You're going to get basically
away.
72 VC for every tournament that you run. So just keep running tourneys. And as you run them, keep stacking up that VC. You keep stacking up attribute points as well.
This next putt is
and you'll be good to go.
eagle. This one looks like
it won't take you too long.
To the left. So far, so good. Liking how it's turning out. And
Nice.
it drops.
There we go.
Well done.
My technician and my
current leader is
sculptor here at 99. I have
fifth
I have one of every
par
other one
4.
at 85, but that's just because you can not respec. What do you call it?
Sweet.
The same thing on NBA
Approaches
2K.
into an elevated green.
Anyway, you can basically rebirth. You can rebirth a new build and jump straight to 85.
Heading for the bunker, I think.
Dang it, thought I could get a little more room on that one.
Didn't quite hit this green.
Shouldn't have tried to get fancy.
Third. Okay, we're out of that bunker. That's step 1. Here's a 9-foot putt. And this one's breaking just a little wee bit to the right. Boom.
Only other thing is you get your attribute points and then you get to unlock the different shots. So you can go through your shot tree and you can kind of pick the shots that work for you. So like you're going to start off here with the tee shot, but if I hit right on the D-pad, you see it changes to a stinger, which kind of gets under the wind as opposed to just giving full loft sort of thing. you know, so you can kind of change and add those, whichever ones that you like to use. Flop shot
Okay.
is
Second
definitely
shot on the
good.
sixth.
Finger is good. Um, spinner is good. Tie spinner is better with my technician. It's not as good with this build though. It just comes off the club really aggressively.
Pin high on
And
that
so
approach.
it's
Nicely
I haven't
judged.
practiced it enough, so
Send this ball
I'm not
home. You'll
comfortable with
plop a
using it
birdie
that
on the
much.
scorecard. Nothing wrong with that.
But
6
spinner
under
actually is
par
pretty
currently.
good. You get familiar with that, you'll be killing it.
See what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this
And
one.
then some, you know, other people like the choke shots, you know, where it kind of chokes down on the club a little bit, like the
Nice
choked
swing.
approach. A few others. So you kind of
Okay, about
get your groove,
215
shoot the
yards or
shots
so
that you like to
to the
shoot.
pin.
And
That'll
definitely
do for
go
the
get the green
approach.
reader.
This putt is
Because see,
just
the
around
size
12
of these
feet.
squares aren't going to be the size of
Starts
yours
off pretty
whenever
straight, I
you're
think, and then
first starting
heads to
off.
the left.
Your squares are going to be a lot bigger. Come on, get in there. There we go.
Wow. Amazing.
And you get the green reader
Our leader is
skills.
currently
It
one
takes a decent
stroke
amount though,
above the
but you get
rest.
that and you can go all the way, you know, down and tighten it up, and then you can tighten it again and again. So I think it's
And the 8th hole, we have a
once you
par
get
3.
it, it makes them smaller, and then there's 3 other levels to make them even smaller. So you can see there those boxes. You can get that from, so go to My Player, and then when you go to My Player, you'll see the upgrades, and then you can go to the right, and that'll show you all the different trees. Yeah, you just go to My Career, and you can start from there. They'll tend to put you on Corn Ferry first, but like, to be honest, it doesn't necessarily matter per se.
And that approach was a bit wayward.
But
Okay,
it's
second
really just
shot
about
here
getting,
on the
oh,
8th
that's
hole.
terrible, getting some reps in.
If you want to save par on this hole, we got to drop this right here. And right now you are at 5 under.
And you'll get to do sponsors.
And
the interviews that come up,
front 9 of
do
this
the
one
interviews.
ends with a par 4.
You know, they're not crazy difficult or weird or anything like that. They just are going to
this
be
one's in the
interviewing you,
fairway.
and you can choose whether you're the elephant or the
All right,
lion.
this shot's around
Elephant is
165
more,
yards from the pin.
you know, aggressive.
Don't want to go
Like,
too
I know I'm good
far
type
on
stuff.
this one. The green slopes
The
away
lion,
from us around that
no,
pin.
I'm sorry, that's the lion. The elephant is a little more, you know, calm and humble and those sort of things. And so those, that'll give you fans one way or another based
And
on your
this
answers.
should be
I did it
a
both
fun
ways.
watch.
I
Let's see how
did
you
it
do with this long
aggressive
putt.
on this one,
I think this one's going
and
left to
chose
right.
basically all lion, and then my technician was all elephant. Come on.
Zooming by the hole.
Thought I had
3
it.
feet to go.
So it doesn't necessarily matter either way. You'll get to a certain number of followers, and as you do that, you'll get
After
more
that
quests.
8 strokes off the lead.
That'll help you, give you different things like
teeing up now on the 10th hole.
those coins, the level up upgrade coins for your clubs and your fittings, some Evo tools for your fittings,
nice swing
things
on
like
that
that.
one.
So
It's about 195 yards to that.
you'll have a lot of clubs to upgrade to. So I wouldn't upgrade clubs until you get the clubs you want to use. So if you play golf in real life and you like Callaway, then go get your Callaways before you start upgrading those 2Ks, because it's not going to copy over
Well done.
to Callaway.
Here we go. Birdie putt coming up. And the person on top is leading
No
by
problem,
a
man.
stroke at the moment.
I tend to run one almost every
Wind
night.
is picking up, blowing left to right on
Sometimes I
this
have
one.
college football games or Madden games to run, but those are coming to an end, so you'll see me on a little bit more.
Okay, second shot on the 11th.
And if you want to join the society, man, just hit me up. Drop a comment, tag me. Everything runs through Discord.
Yep, I think this
So
one's
if you're on
bound for the
Discord,
green.
shoot
Oh,
that.
that'll do. 8 feet
Yeah,
to the cup.
you should save upgrades, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'll work nicely. 2 birdies in a row for you.
Yeah,
All
like I
right,
say, the more you
9
play, the
under
more
is your
VC you
score.
get, the more VC you get, the more attribute points you can apply.
And this one's a par
I
4
don't know if
from
you ever
12.
looked at my Cachada's YouTube. I linked my site on here, the PGA2KLab.com. There's some videos on there that go through different
About
build types,
195
all the
yards
different
out from here.
archetypes, and the way that he likes to build them. Obviously, people are going to build them in different ways, and so you can definitely deviate. But he gives a lot of really good information on, you know, solid things to build and what things
Safe
mean,
approach,
like
nice.
contact versus power
15 feet to go
versus
from
rhythm,
here.
things like that. So
This putt's going
it's a really
uphill
good
and to
channel.
the right.
And to join the society,
This putt's good so
you just
far.
have to be invited
All right,
into
let's
the
tap her on in and
like into
continue on our way.
Discord. Barstool
And after
Sports has
that
one that's
one,
public.
7 strokes
But
off
man,
the
it is.
lead.
I think, what did I see the last time? 1,300 people in there,
Okay, this one's
or
a
something
par
like that.
5 here
It's
on the
a
13th.
crazy amount of people. They actually gave a reward after season 1
And that
to anybody
was a
who
drive.
joined
Wow, I
Barstool
can still
Sports
hear the echo.
Society. But you go to the Compete channel, Mike Cachada, MA_KACHADA. If you go look, like I said, if you go look at PGA2KLab.com, that's a site I built that has, you know, just some tools for like wind and
Okay, here's
the
our third
archetype
shot.
builds and stuff like that. And I linked to his site on there, or to his YouTube and some other ones. I got some more updates coming out to it soon, so. God dang it.
Oh my
I
goodness,
did
this
get a
might go
nice
down.
roll. Thought that was
All
going to
right,
come
here
short.
we go. Let's get out of here. Tap her on in. Tapping that
So
one
if
in
you
for a
go
birdie.
there,
That was
there's
good
a
hole.
content section that'll actually show
And
you
our leader
a
currently
lot of
has
different
a
creators
one-stroke advantage on
and
the
a
field.
bunch of different YouTube
Looks like we're
videos
ready to
about,
go here on the
you know,
14th.
building archetype, building golfers and things like that. So, you know, it's good to get a lot of different views on how this stuff actually works and what those attributes mean and all that jazz. So. Oh, it's down 7. I missed that, but I messed that up anyway.
All right, you've got this for the birdie. Let's go.
Appreciate
And
it,
this
man.
one's breaking pretty hard to the right.
Appreciate it.
Oh, look at this thing.
Man, I kept messing around,
I'll
man,
take
trying to
that
do
from
the
that
math
distance.
for the win.
Okay,
And I couldn't
just a few
remember
more
it. Now
inches to
I
go.
largely remember it now.
All right,
But
let's get to the next.
I couldn't remember it. And I'm like, man.
7 strokes off
So,
the lead after that hole.
I was just doing a calculator and doing it. And then a buddy had sent me a spreadsheet that kind of
here we
had
go
the
with
numbers
15th hole.
dialed
We got
into
par
it.
4 on this one.
And I said, man, this is too much to be doing every time I'm golfing, having to punch numbers in the spreadsheet just to calculate it. So I said, man, this is perfect for a little side project, a little fun stuff to code. So I went ahead and knocked it out. It's gotten a pretty good little pub here and there. Ah, too much.
Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one.
So I'm trying to work on a few updates, like being able to share builds, and that sucks.
This one's 7 feet away.
Sharing builds, and then you'll see once you go into the go in and start getting all your different shot types and stuff. I'm probably going to add something in there so you can
and after that one, you're sitting 7
kind of toy around with
from our
getting those different shot types. And then
careful out there. We got a tailwind.
Another feature, when talking to Mike Cachada about it, was improving the way that fittings work on there, separating it out from how it is now.
Alrighty, second shot on
right
the
now
16th.
It's kind of baked into the archetype, but it's not based on the club, which they are based on the club. So I get some more free time, I'll put some more upgrades into it. But right now, man,
That's
dial up some wind and
approach. Looks like we could have a birdie on this hole. And as we look at the leaderboard, the Current leader is leading by a stroke.
All right,
this
doing a
one's
little better
number
this round.
17. We have a par 3
That
here.
first round, I smoked it.
Gonna have to
It was
carry that
terrible.
bunker guarding the green.
Oh, that's a perfect. Ooh!
Well, that'll do
Thought
for
I was
now.
gonna dunk it.
15 feet to the cup from here. It's breaking to the left, I think. Man,
Nice.
you're making this fun to watch. That's your 8th birdie
Needed
of the
that.
round. Our leader currently has a
Needed
1-stroke
that.
advantage on the field.
Hey, Carson, minus 14.
Best of luck here on the final hole of this one.
Yeah, hey, and if you leave me a comment, man, this league that I'm in right now,
That
the
ball's
Discord
going
gets
for
kind of
days.
crazy,
It's never gonna
but
come down.
because there's a
This
bunch of
shot's about 75
college
yards to the
football
pin.
players in there as well. They run a CFB league. But if you want to get in this one, man, I can get you in this one. I also golf in the SFP league. It's very competitive. Them jokers are good, man.
Good shot out there. Nicely played.
And you know, they're
Here's
open to
a
anybody coming in as
7-foot
long as
putt.
they're respective and cool. Like they don't have a problem with folk joining.
Just missing the birdie. Here we go. Just a
Yeah,
few
if
more
you just drop
inches.
a comment, I can
Okay, the par putt drops, and that's it
get
for
you into the Discord.
And
All
at
right,
the end
minus
of this
12.
one,
I think that's
12
round
under
3,
par.
right?
Good job. And
So let's
that's
see if
gonna
we
do it
can
for us today.
replicate.
Just flew by. Thanks again for playing, and we'll see you soon.
Your season progression also you'll see as you get through things. See, every round I'm gonna get 72. So each attribute point to kind of boost something is, I think it's 150. So you play a tournament, you can essentially boost 2 attribute points because you're gonna end up getting what 304 total on VC. Plus if you do any other stuff, yeah, definitely upgrade some. Yeah, but nah, man, just hit me whenever, bro. Once you get ready, get your golfer upgraded. It kind of makes it fun. I don't know if you play in any online leagues and any other games, but it makes it fun. It gives you a challenge as opposed to just like it's fun doing the my career at first because you're just trying to go get a my career championship.
Par 4 in front of us.
But once you kind of get through one or maybe 2 different my career seasons, then you kind of start wanting to branch out and do some other stuff. And just a natural extension to go, oh my God, to go play in the league next.
Too much to the right.
I smoked that.
All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got.
Give me a roll.
All right, putter's coming out. Here we go. Let's drop this and get your par. And 12 under is your current score. All right, have a good tee shot. We're on the par 4 second
Okay, yeah.
hole.
So just think of it as online head-to-head on repeat.
Good job.
Yeah, man, that's pretty much all the online I do is
an
leagues.
elevated green.
I rarely just go online head-to-head in any of the games I play. Except for NBA
Nice
2K.
Shot. That'll do.
Yeah, you kind of can't avoid
This
that
one's
too
about
much.
15 feet. I think this one's breaking to the left.
Give me
And
that.
yes, the
That'll
birdie
work.
will count. 13 under at the moment. Here we go. We got a par 3 on the 3rd hole.
Oh shoot, that's a 5-wood. That's gonna give me some heavy roll.
You'll be all right there. Here's a putt from 19 feet. Look at this one breaking pretty hard to the left here.
Pushed it.
Here? Oh my, flew right by the hole. And now let's take a peek at the scorecard. And you are
That's a long 3.
13 under par. We're teeing up on the 4th hole now. Nice swing on that. This shot is clocking in at 195 yards away.
38 up, so that in essence, anytime you see the feet, just divide by 3, turn it into yards. And so that'll give you an easy estimate of how to do it. So in this case, I want to aim 12 yards more than where the hole is in order to be pin high. So the hole is 197. You can see under the golf ball down there. So I technically want to aim for 209. That's pin high. That's not going to be any roll or anything accounted. But then you got to calculate that wind, which is giving me a little northeast. So I'm getting a little bit from that, but it's negligible. So really, 5-iron is going to give me a lot of roll. So really, I'm just going to try to bump up a little bit and hope I don't get too much roll out of it. Need to bump a little bit more. But that's essentially the calculations that you end up doing on the wind. Excuse me, the elevation.
This would be nice to get for birdie.
Wind is a little bit more based on direction of the arrow and all that stuff.
And it's a 2-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here.
And I used to mess with the spin a lot with my technician, like a lot. And I just started doing it again, but not as much. Because I started, I should have went over a little more.
Go out there, champ.
Good friendly bounce.
8-footer here in front of us.
I started messing with it in that last tournament, and I kind of got myself in a little bit of trouble. And so I need to go back to the lab and practice it more with this sculptor.
And after that,
get a little bit more action going with that.
And we have a par 4 here.
I think it would change the game for me in a few ways. But this sculptor doesn't have as good of a rating on shot shaping, so it gets to be a little bit more difficult. I hate the pitch shot. I hate it with a passion. Excuse me, 72 is a little bit long for this, but it is uphill plus 3-mile-per-hour wind, so we're just gonna take that and not hit it as hard.
Decent approach there.
Actually, right there would have been a perfect time to do
16 feet out. I think this is going to go right to left. I wish I could have given you that one.
Bruh.
Well, that hole's behind us. Let's move on. And it looks like our leader is ahead by 3 strokes.
Look at Noah.
At the moment.
I see you.
Some windy on this hole. This tee shot's looking decent. And we're setting up here about 210 or so from the pin.
Really don't want to hit this hybrid. I'm getting too much roll. It's going to be a long putt, but we'll be dancing.
Godspeed, my friend. Very long putt ahead.
What difficulty did you set it on? Oh, you may not actually have wind on. So if you don't have any wind, then you're just golfing without any elements, which isn't bad to start. Oh, come on, baby.
And this next putt for the putt.
Man.
And that'll drop.
That's 2 birds.
Score. Okay, par 3.
I need all these birdies. Giving me the blues. So I need to be 10 back because we're elevated down. And then with 12, it's going to give me about 8. So I need to be about 18. We'll go here. I'm going to go a little shy so it's an uphill putt. Watch it not impact my shot as much on the curve. Oh, no, it did. It impacted it more.
That's safe.
Dang it. Maybe I should have went more to the right.
Here's an 18-foot putt.
God dang.
This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here.
Give me some. Give me some. Give me some.
Ouch, right by the hole. Here comes a 4-footer.
And also, while your golfer isn't built up, you can leave wind off, man.
The ninth is a par 4.
You can dial up those settings however you want to dial them up, and that'll help you because you don't have to fight against them elements.
Ooh, that drive had some mustard
on it. And they kind of change everything up. It makes the rounds harder.
The shot's about
makes it harder for you to compete with the pro golfers that they got you against. So nothing wrong with it. That's how I was doing it at first as well.
I'm okay with that. Now this from 13 feet. I think this one's going just a bit to the right. And you're showing us how it's done. Fourth birdie of the day so far.
Here we go.
Current leader is up by a stroke on the rest of the field.
I'm down 9
and a heads
from the
up
lead.
This hole.
I got to catch fire.
Blowing with the ball. There we go. Good shot. Let's see what you have on the second shot here on the 10th.
This wind may not carry me as much as I think it is. There we go.
Nice approach. And here's a 13-footer.
Had to boost it a little bit.
It's got a pretty steep left to right break.
Nope. Dang it.
Oh! And just drop this on in and you'll get a par. And after that one, 16 under par.
Round 1 killed me this tournament.
Got a long par 4 staring us down on this one.
Not done yet, but round 1 definitely hurt.
Nice swing. Here's our second shot on hole number 11.
5 miles per hour. It's only going to be a few yards difference.
Well, unfortunately, that's a missed green.
Had that lip right there. And that's my favorite shot there, the flop shot.
Par save, possibly. Okay,
love the flop shot. It's more difficult with the
leader has a
true shot or whatever they call that setting. I always forget the name of it.
And we're on the tee here.
Definitely more difficult with that on.
Par 4. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, about 200 yards or so to the pin from here.
Smoked it.
And if you can sink this, that'll be birdie. An uphill putt, moving right to left.
Too much power.
Oh, man.
Got to work on my rhythm on putting.
Here we go, 10 feet away. This one starts
I
off
noticed that in
pretty
the
straight,
last tournament I was
right.
on. Oh.
That's too bad. Gonna have to settle.
Going backwards
bogey,
now.
I guess. And clocking in at 15 under par at the moment. See if you can use the wind on this hole, left to right. I approve. And here's our second shot on the 13th.
Sit. Oh, you dirty rascal.
This is our third shot.
Shoot, I hate the splash shot.
All right, not a whole lot of work left to do here. Nice shot. Here we go, birdie putt coming up. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Oh my goodness. This one's just
Like,
3 feet.
It's jumping off my putter.
Okay, let's
Just
see
flying
what we
off.
can do on the next hole. Let's see what
Like I'm
happens here
snapping
on
my
number
wrist in real
14.
life.
Oh, effortlessly done. Nice swing. All right, nice approach on that one. Here we go. This one for birdie.
You better not.
Great
Oh,
work.
I saw
That's
that
your
little
fifth birdie today.
slide to the right.
Our current leader is ahead by 4 strokes.
Thought they was gonna do me dirty.
Here. And now the 15th hole. This one is a par 4.
Good kick. Oh yeah, what's
This
this?
shot's around
35 up?
155
Yeah,
yards out.
38 up. Oh, it's the back of the green too. So that's almost 13 over. I should go, but we got the 9. We'll go with an 8 on this time. Last time I played it a little less conservative. I mean, a little more conservative and played it back some. We're just gonna go 9 due to the 8 mile per hour, giving us about a 3. Too much.
Well, you can't hit all the greens.
Not enough.
All right, let's drop her in the hole. This to save par.
I got scared right at the
Wow,
last
16
second,
under
looking at
after that hole.
that slope afterwards. It's like, nah, I don't want to
And
smoke
on to the
this and
16th.
run straight through the other
Par
side
4,
of it.
this one.
But I should have hit it strong, not softly and scared.
Well, that won't work. A little too far to the right on the
Dang it.
approach, I think. This is very, very sandy. Let's get out of here. Okay, from the sand to the green, I like this progression.
I just can't get ahead of myself.
And the person in first place has a
Keep shooting myself in the
4-stroke
foot.
lead at the moment. All right, best of luck here on number 17.
Two up and 6 elevation. We'll go straight at it. I should have did my spin.
This is a super long putt. No two ways around it. Let's see how you do. We got a downhill putt here, going right to left as well. Looking good so far.
It's not gonna go.
Oh!
Too much to the right.
And tapping this one in for par. Well done. And after that hole, you sit at 16 under par. And now, number 18. This one's a par 4.
Well, battery controller low. Been gaming too long tonight.
Yeah,
Stay,
drive's
there you
looking
go.
decent here. Setting up with an elevated green. This Might call for some extra distance.
You think? It's 24, so we need an extra 8 plus that 5. It's gonna hold us. It's gonna hold us a little bit as well. Hold on. We are.
Good job.
Why did I
10
aim to the
feet to the
right?
cup. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Going
In the
towards
hole.
that hole.
There we go.
And finishing in style.
Attaboy.
Dropping that final putt in there for birdie. And we're
Minus
all
5.
done here, and it's going to be 17 under par for you. And that was a bit of fun.
One
Thanks
more
so much
round.
for the round. I'm glad that you brought me along for the ride. We'll see you next time.
Down 12 from first. That's gonna be almost impossible to regain. Take a quick bio break. I'll be right back.
Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, welcoming you as always to PGA Tour 2K25. I got good vibes about the day. I think we got good things ahead. And as you tee this one up on the first hole, final round action, vibes in the air. What's going to happen out there? Looking forward to finding out.
All right, here we go. Oh, shoot.
And best of luck to you as you endeavor in this.
Let's see what we can get popping in round 4. See how much closer we can get to
shot here on the first.
the leader spot. It's gonna be short, I know, but
Okay, out of the rough, and this might not be enough.
not enough, but
Okay, you gotta get this to go. If
I
you
think
want
I
to
done parred this the whole tournament.
And after that hole, you are currently 17 under par. All right, let's go. We got a par 4 on the second hole. Well, you put a nice swing onto that one. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. Okay, I'll accept that. Here's a putt for birdie. This one should start off straight, but then it does look like it turns to the left. So good, so good. Okay, after that hole, it's sitting there at 18 under par. teeing up on hole number 3. Oh, wonderfully struck. Nice stroke. We're on the green. And this one from 25 feet. And this one's going to go down the hill and right to left, I believe. Starting this one out pretty good. And not a bad effort from where you were. And the putt drops. Currently 18 under par. And the fourth hole is a par 5. Let's go. I think it'll land in the fairway. Could head into the rough, though. We are in the deep stuff here. All right, coming out of the rough, you might not have enough on it. And if you can sink this, it's a birdie for you. Our current leader is up there by 2 strokes currently. Careful out there, the wind's blowing right to left. Okay, let's check our distance twice. This one's a little to the right on approach. Okay, let's do this. 13 feet. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. And the putt drops in for birdie.
There we go. More of that.
Down to 3 under after that one. All right, the par 4 6th hole is next. What happened there? Hey, that's another green in regulation. Lining up a 6-foot putt here. Let's keep this going. That's your 4th birdie of the day. Good work out there. Our leader is currently 1 stroke above the rest. I think I'll take that tee shot. Looks good. And we got around 220 to go from here. This putt is for birdie. Oh man, hopefully the comeback isn't too bad for you. Current leader enjoying a 2-stroke lead at the moment. The wind's picked up here, blowing right to left. Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing. Okay, out of the greenside rough. Let's do this.
Well, that sucks. I need this to go in. You
Way to chip
raggedy
that
joker,
one
you.
close.
Yeah, dog.
And the current leader is ahead by 2 strokes at the moment. All right, the first 9 ends with a par 4. Little play. Okay, setting up here about 140 to the pin. And if you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. Bit of a down slope there. That's a safe shot. This one's 17 feet. And you're finding your way around this course. That's your 5th birdie of the day. And it is a 2-stroke lead at the moment for our leader. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. Silky swing. And this one's around 185 yards to the pin. Yeah, that's going to work for you. I'm liking that. All right, this is for the bird. Ooh, just missed. Here comes a 3-footer. Okay, safely home with that putt. And it's a 2-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. Okay, par 4 here on the 11th. And just in the light rough at the moment. Nice work. That was some good golf. All right, drop this one in. This one for birdie. And I think this one just has a touch of a break to the left. Ooh, easy, Tiger.
Tragic.
And you've got this left for par on this one. Okay, that putt's done. And the person in the number 1 spot is ahead by 3 strokes currently. And teeing it up now on the 12th. I believe this one's fairway bound. And 200 yards or so to the pin. Oh yeah, that was a tidy little shot. Well done. All right, here's a 5-foot putt. And that will drop for birdie number 6 on the day. And our leader currently has a 4-stroke advantage on the field. All right, 13th hole's coming up. We got a par 5 ahead. That was good stuff. There's a green and under regulation for you. Pat yourself on the back. This putt is daunting, to say the least. Hopefully you can this. Ooh, right by. 6 feet to the cup. And that drops in for birdie number 7 today. The current leader has a 3-stroke lead at the moment. All right, 14th hole. This one's a par 3. Great swing on that one. Yep, that's gonna work. Just killing it out there. That's your 8th birdie of the day. Well done. Our leader is 3 strokes above the field right now. Okay, the lengthy par 4. There we go, that's looking good. Taking a look at the elevated green from here. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. 14 feet to the cup from here. This one's breaking left to right. It's also downhill. Oh, come on, get in there.
You better not.
And
Okay.
this will be your
I
par.
was going to keep going.
And a 3-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. Wind is blowing left to right on this one. Good job. And here's our second shot on the 16th. That should do nicely. Here's a putt from 21 feet away. Oh, this has my attention. Ooh, still looking good. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And the person in the number 1 spot is ahead by 3 strokes currently. Okay, the hole is 17. The par is 3. Let's have a good tee shot. Okay, on the green safely. This putt's around 18 feet away. I think this goes downhill to the right. Well, this one's on a line. Yeah, it's still looking good. Oh, and the putt doesn't go. Our current leader has a 3-stroke lead at the moment. And best of luck as you bring this one home here on the final hole of this one. Oh, just smashed that. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. Well done. And for a final score of 61 today. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left.
Didn't catch up.
This one's tracking.
But,
oh, no, it's right back.
Dang it. We made it respectable at least.
Let's drop this one on in.
Minus 25. Let's take a look at all our rounds here.
And that's just
minus
about
8
it
today.
For me. Thank you for taking me around the course today. Had a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll do it again soon.
All right, jump past them. I hit level 83. Sweet. Getting close to finishing off the season. Got another upgrade token. That's 2 during this tournament alone. All right, let's take a look. What was my first round? That's the one that hurt me. That killed me. Minus 2. Yep. And 3 didn't. 3 wasn't great either. Yeah, no consistency there. All right, well, it is what it is. This game, this round here, this tournament here at Erin Hills, I was on fire. Need to try to get more consistent like that. More consistently avoiding bogeys, getting birdies, and going that route. All right, man. Appreciate y'all joining. Catch y'all on the flip.